Hello, people on YouTube. Hello, people on Instagram. And hello to everybody on Facebook.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
And welcome back to Diamond Lady TV. And this is the Diamond Lady Show. I hope you're all doing well. Before we go ahead with the topic and introduce to you my very lovely guests who seem to be here with me every Sunday, I would like to first and foremost apologize for our little lateness today. There was a bit of technical issues here and there, and I'm so glad we've been able to resolve that. And we are here again tonight with our lovely Sister Juliet, and we've got Sister T with us. And tonight's topic is all about online dating. Before we go ahead with all the topic about the online dating, I would like to say hello again to all our listeners on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. If you are on Facebook and you know someone who doesn't have Facebook, but rather they have Instagram or YouTube, ask them to search for Diamond Lady TV on YouTube or Instagram, and they can still watch this live. They will not see our lovely guest, but they will see my lovely sweet face. Before we go ahead, there's one thing I would like to ask and request of everyone. Please share this thing that you're watching wherever you are. And I'm going to take this opportunity to share that myself on Facebook, to share it to a few groups and pages. And then I will tell you the next exciting thing which is up. So there was something I started yesterday, which was a raffle for everyone, okay, in England and in Ghana. And it was all about Puff Puff Mix, okay? I hope you can see it. I'll tell you about it in a minute. For now, what I need you to do is just share this program. Let other people also benefit from it. And that is what I'm doing now. So once I'm done, we will go ahead with the program. Right, I'll give a chance for Sister T to just say hello and introduce herself again, just in case there are new people watching and they don't really know who you are. Can you introduce yourself, Sister T, please?
Hello, family. It's Tita again. I'm CEO of Sweet Seduction. I do counseling and sex education as a side job.
Okay. As a side job. That's an interesting side job, you know. And we've got our Sister T here. Our Sister Juliet here. Juliet, I think you've already muted yourself. If you unmute yourself first and then introduce yourself to everyone, please.
Hi, everyone. Once again, it's an exciting time to be here with you today. How you all doing? Anyway, I'm doing very well, as you can see. And yeah, I'm Juliet. I live in Coventry, a mother and a care worker. And you may say, a care worker, what does a care worker do? Well, we help people with all forms of disability or people who are elderly but cannot live to do certain things for themselves, to be able to live, to still enjoy life to the fullest, irrespective of their disability or any predicaments they may have. So basically to maintain the welfare of people. And that is what I do. Aside that, I'm also very friendly and I come here to meet friends. So if you're looking for friends, you can hook me up.
That is so lovely. This is an exciting evening. I always love it when I have you two ladies with me. It's like we are always clashing so much and then creating all the fun. Yes, I'm going to introduce to you the topic, but first and foremost, I am going to introduce to you this product which is called Puff Puff Buffrot. If you are Ghanaian, you definitely know about Buffrot. We always have Buffrot back home and all that. So it is being sold here in England and it's being sold back in Ghana as well. So it is from Sister United, and it's Puff Puff Mix. So what we would like you to do is, depending on where you're watching from, if you're watching in England or UK, we need you to type in the comment section UK. If you're watching from Ghana, type in the comment section Ghana, because we are going to give some of these products away in Ghana and in UK. So once you've typed in Ghana or in UK, we're going to enter you into a draw, and then whoever the winner is, we are going to announce it and let you know, and we will let you either pick it up or you just have to pay for the postage. You're not paying for the product, but you're paying for the postage. I would also like to say thank you to Sweet Seduction, our dear sister T, for supporting us. She's one of the people who are supporting us on this program. I'd like to say thank you to St. Maya Dryline Limited. Thank you to Mama Z, European Shop in Ghana. Thank you to Hetty's Mother Care. Thank you to Sister Foundation. Thank you to Sister Eat, Fit, and Lose. And I'll tell you all about the other companies as well. Right, over to us now, to this business. So today the topic is all about online dating, the pros and the cons. And there's a whole lot going on out there about online dating and scammers and all that. Before I introduce this, I'll just read a few comments. So we've got James Edward saying, Tita, I see you. Then we've got him saying again, Sister T, please come and lecture me after you are done. Then Ajua Sewapia saying, Yabo. Then Ajua Sewapia also saying, that's my sis, you rock, why? Then she's also saying, I love your hair. Did you guys plan tonight? You loving it. Then Justina Anand says, blessed evening, lovely ladies. God bless you. God bless you as well, Sister Justina. She is a musician, and she is also, should I say, a Jesus lover. She preaches a lot about Jesus, and her husband is a pastor as well. Thanks for your support. Then we've got Matthew, we've got Ajua. They are already voting for this raffle to win this Puff Puff Mix for themselves. So with the topic for today, I did a little bit of research, and because I wanted to know how the tallies were going about online dating and all that. And what I found out was Forbes published that there is almost about 8,000 dating sites in the world. I couldn't believe it when I read that. 8,000 dating sites, and it is still ongoing. There are people building new dating sites day in and day out. And then it says nearly 50 million people have tried online dating. Well, I'm number one. I have tried online dating. I will not hide that. I have tried online dating. Then they also said more men use it than women. I wonder what's behind that. And then it also says almost people spend about $243 each year on online dating alone. So after you finish online dating and you decide to go out with that person, that one hasn't even been calculated as part of it, because some of these sites you have to pay to be online just to chat with someone. So just to let you all who are listening to us tonight know is we are not professionals at this. We are only here to express our ideas, our own views, things we've heard, things we've seen. And some of them might be our own experiences and all that. So there is a disclaimer. We are not professionals. We cannot advise people, but we can tell you what we think and what we know, okay? So please prepare your questions, your contributions, your ideas. We want you to be typing them out. Don't forget, type in UK if you live in UK, or type in GH if you live in Ghana, okay? And then we can get this thing going, all right? And tonight, Sister T, it looks like I've been talking so much. I'm not too sure. So people who don't know about online dating, if I may ask, maybe I should ask Sister Juliet first. There might be some people who do not know what online dating is. And from your own expressions, your own view, how would you explain online dating to people?
Thank you very much. So, in what I understand about the word online dating, as we can see, online means meeting someone on the social media platform.
Yes.
So it could be on Facebook, it could be on Instagram or Twitter or all the other ones, the Snapchat or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think meeting somebody that you don't meet, yeah, you meet, is it virtual?
Yes.
Yeah. So, meeting somebody not physically, or you don't see them in person, or you might see them in person later on if you're able to communicate further and you think you like each other. But in the beginning, you don't know them physically. You've just seen some images, and then you probably talk to them virtually, like we are doing now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you now. I'm not in your house, yeah, but we are having a conversation together in a group.
Yes.
So that is doing something online. So my understanding of online dating is when you meet somebody online, which could be on the social media platform example, which is the Facebook or the Twitter or all the other places, the WhatsApp, or all of them is online.
Yes.
Yeah, social media. Yeah.
All right. Well, obviously, I think you said it all. I'm sure Sister T is going to come back and join us soon. She might be having a bit of technical issues. Yes, our Sister Juliet has told us all about online dating. She might have missed a bit out. If you think you know any other thing, you can just drop it in the comments area and we'll read it out. Yes, online dating is all about virtually or meeting someone online. So as she rightfully said, meeting them on Twitter or wherever and all that. And I know there are a lot of sites for these online dating aside Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you know any online dating at all? You could just mention a few.
I think I know the common one, Badu, is it?
Oh, Badu or something, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And there is it Christian?
There is Christian singles. There are elite singles. There is POF, which is plenty of fish. It looks like now every now and then I see Facebook is popping up and saying try Facebook dating. I'm thinking, when did Facebook start doing dating stuff?
In the messenger.
Yeah, not in the messenger. No, it just runs. It just says why don't you try Facebook dating? And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is it because I've not put anything in my status? Facebook is thinking definitely I should try looking for a partner online. Welcome back, Sister T. So you didn't miss much, honestly. We are just trying to mention a few dating sites that we know some of the names. We've already mentioned Christian singles. We've mentioned POF, which is plenty of fish. And I have also noticed that there is Facebook dating site, which keeps on popping on my Facebook for some reason. Keeps on saying try date and Facebook dating. And I'm thinking, well, at the moment, I don't have time. Thank you. And then I know there is eHarmony. Are there any ones you know, Sister T? There is Match.com, yeah.
There's Elite Singles.
Yes,
There's
yes.
There's Uniform Dating.
Dating, yes.
Then it's Tinder and Grindr.
Of course. Oh God, I'm just looking at myself and thinking, I have been on Tinder. I have been on plenty of fish. I mean, I'll share my experiences later. And there is Be Naughty. There is also one for swingers. I mean, there is just so much. Just imagine. Forbes just publishing and saying there is 80,000 out there, and there are still some being developed day in and day out. So my question to you, Sister T, is what are some of the reasons why people would like to go on online dating at all? Is there any reason?
I would say it's for convenience sake, because most people are so busy with life and they're not able to go out there like professionals. They just want a chat. Sometimes you come back from work and you just want someone to chat to. It's not really like you really want anything, but just that chat.
Yes.
Someone to ask, how was your day? How are things going? That thing. For me, I remember about 2 weeks ago, I just wanted someone to have like a debate or academic debate, something like that, So I typed in all these think tanks, all these things that we could discuss things, but there was nothing, and all it keeps popping up was all these dating sites, and it's like that is where you can go to just get someone to talk to.
Yes.
So I think people have genuine reasons, and we've got the bad ones that I think maybe we will come there later.
Yes.
But people genuinely just want someone to talk to or just someone to hang out with. So I think that is mostly the main reasons why. And not forgetting the life partner thing. People just genuinely want someone to love and spend the rest of their life with. So I think for these genuine reasons, that is why most people will go into that. And you've got the selfish ones that I don't want to put that down.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
You come to it.
Of course. Sister Julie, do you have anything to add at all, Sister Juliet?
Well, like Sister T has said, people go for online dating. Basically, we are in a technical world now, so everything is going online. Why not dating as well? It's also part of our lifestyle anyway.
Yes.
So I think that is some of the reasons. The other reasons is we have different kinds of people. We have extroverts and introverts. We have people who are very shy, they cannot approach women or they cannot approach men.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier because when you send a message to somebody, you're hiding your insecurities.
Of course.
So basically, you can just say hello and then maybe a hi will come and then the conversation starts.
Yes.
Whereby when you see somebody on the street, sometimes I think also like Sister T said, it's for convenience. Okay, it makes life a lot easier. There may be somebody that you would think physically you had seen them and they will even stop you to say hi. You probably will look at them and be like, so
yes.
But online, you don't see them, and then you can have a conversation, and then you realize maybe these people they have the inner parts, the beautiful part of human beings.
Yes.
You can see that, okay, and then you can even grow to like them. But maybe if you've seen them physically because of first impression, how they look only the physical attraction, you probably wouldn't wanna be like, hey, stay away from me.
Yes.
But because you've had a conversation with them online, you've gotten to know a few things about them, you probably could like them. So I think online dating, that's the most reason because it makes life easier for people. It's convenient and also it helps people who have insecurity reasons, who think that, if I go to this woman, she may reject me. If I go to this guy, she may reject me, It's easier. Then you can easily find somebody who may like you for the beauty that you have inside rather than just the physical appearance.
Oh yes. I think you've mentioned all the points. I will use my own personal past experience today to set an example. So in the past, I was going through a rough patch in my life at some point, and I had to actually go for counseling. And during this counseling, one step at a time, eventually I was introduced to try online dating as a way to socialize again, because I had actually started being antisocial and I was only socializing with my family. Even with my family, I was becoming quite selective to who I want to talk to and who I didn't want to talk to, or who I wanted to chat with and whom I didn't want to chat with. The only solution to this problem was to start a therapy. And that therapy was, can you try yourself and go online and start just like an online dating. They're not telling me to go and get someone and go out with a person and eat with a person or do all the other things that people think about when it comes to online dating. So their approach to me was as a therapy for you, as for you to get you back out to be outgoing again. Start talking to people, and just as Sister T and Sister Juliet said, you could be hiding behind and chatting to people, because obviously sometimes it's not compulsory you have to put your photo there, isn't it? You could just start talking to someone, and then sometimes it's nice to talk to strangers. You can just talk and talk and talk and talk. And yes, some people is for companionship, others is for friendship. Everybody have their own motives. But then when their motive is to scam someone, or their motive is to try and then extract money or extort money from people, that is when it becomes trouble. Let me just read a few comments here and then we'll go to our next question. So Sister Ajua says, Steve Harvey said in one of his shows that 70% of marriages in is it materials or something are as a result of online dating. It's debatable though. It's true. Some people end up getting married to the people they meet online. There are so many people that I know, and they are doing that. And she also says Facebook wants you to give it a go, Diamond. I don't have time, honestly. I have time for certain things, but not for that one. And then she also says, Sister Nia Filla. Then Joman says, yo. Then I just said what says POP for Wokrum. Then she's laughing. Then she says, and Tina says very true, and Joman says that is true. So with this online dating, when you decide to go online, what are some of the things or details that you have to put online for other people to find you? How does that make it easier for people to just find you and then want to approach you? If I may, Sister Juliet, I may start with you, please.
Okay. So basically, I think the most common things is your name, your age, your location, obviously. Some people are happy with distant relationships. Some people also don't want distant relationships. So when they know your name, which is the first thing, so they know how to call you. And then your age, because, people want to date people within certain age groups. So they want to know your age, and then your address, not your address like your house address, but your location. Whether you are in the United States of America or you are in Europe, or in Africa. So they want to know where you are, so they know how if this should progress and whatever you want to do, it will be possible. Other things are like your hobbies. The things you like to do, because when you want to meet people, you want to make sure that you have similar goals or you share similar interests. So basically, the things you also put is your hobby, things you like to do. Like some people can put, I like music, I like streaming, all these things. So they know that so that you can establish some kind of compatibility, like you're compatible. So basically I think these are some of the few things: your name, your age, your location, your hobbies, maybe your work. If you but everything you shouldn't put too much out there, because anybody can see this if they log into the same site. So basically, it should be in my opinion, it should be some basic information like the few things I've said.
Okay. Okay. Sister T, I will definitely come back to that. If you want to add any of it to it, you can. But then my question to you, Sister T, is, I know some of these sites, they don't let you go any further if you don't put a photo of you. And should people be putting their real photos, or should they be downloading other people's photos? Or what is it? What do you think is the way forward when it comes to these online dating? Because it's something else. That is you putting your whole life out there, isn't it? So
it all depends on the individual.
Okay.
I was saying it all depends on the individual, because with me, I'm talking about experience. I just, out of curiosity, I just wanted to see what who is there. So
Kakai,
I've created a few profiles on about three dating sites. And
yeah.
with all three dating sites, I didn't give my real name. I didn't give my real date of birth. I didn't, because they wanted the full date of birth. They wanted my full name, and I'm thinking, you know how date of births are like our passwords in this country. So I didn't do that, and it all depends on the individual. You know, people generally want to go there and just find love.
Of
So
course.
they think they should be as genuine as possible. But I would say know that you want to be genuine, but someone else isn't genuine. So as much as you want to share all these details, just keep one or two very secretive,
Yes.
so it wouldn't be like all there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, because we've got criminals all over.
There's a lot. Yes, we've got a lot of hackers, and we've got those who trace you and all that to try and find you. Stalkers, yes. Before we go ahead, I want to read a few comments here. So Matthew says you can upload a picture as well. Your religion is important also. That is very, very true. All the other sites I have tried, they ask you your religion and what your preferences are, isn't it? And then Tina says few details: name, not full name, age, group, hobbies and interests, location, which you ladies have already mentioned. And she says, I don't agree with your photo being put out there. It's something else, you know. Some people actually go online and they pick other people's photos. And if you're someone who don't really know a lot of people, it would be so hard. Someone might bring Madonna's picture and say, oh, that is me, I'm Vinny. Or someone might bring Abedi Pele's picture and say, that is me, I'm called John, you know. People just go and steal people's identity, just as you ladies have said, and put it on there just to deceive people, especially those who don't even know who those photos are. And then we also have Abiola saying, Sister T, isn't that catfishing? She says, isn't that catfishing? You going and not wanting to date. And he's shown a face of a clown. Then Tina also says, I agree, Sis T. All right, so let's just take it this way, Juliet. Let's say you have input all your details and all that is needed to put in there, and then these men starts coming, and then you start swiping left, right, up, down, you know, because sometimes when you go right or when you go left, it means I don't want the person. When you go right, oh, let's think about it, up, definitely, down, no, you know. So let's say eventually you flip through all these photos and then you settled on maybe two or one person to want to chat with. What sort of approach is it that you go with? Do you just go, hey, I am blah, blah, blah? Or what is the approach? Do you know any sort of better approach? I mean, from a lady's side, yeah.
Yeah, I always think it's always about the hello and hi, because once you say hello to somebody and hi comes, then the conversation kicks in.
Of course.
So, so you just start with hello, and then if they respond, it means they are ready to chat with you.
Yes.
Then you can proceed with whatever you want to ask. Okay, this is my name, this is, who I am and what I'm looking for. Because like you said, people are there for maybe academic reason. Maybe I'm doing a course, I'm struggling. I'm looking for somebody who can help me in that field because I've seen that you're a scientist. Because obviously, some people will put your occupation there, so you know what they do.
Yes.
So you want to, if it's academic reasons, you let them know if you're looking for a friend. Some people are there for just platonic relationship, like they just want friends, you know. And if you're looking for a life partner also, so then the conversation can proceed. So basically, is the basic thing. Hello, hi, I am this, I am that. This is what I'm looking for. Some people are looking for just a hookup for a night, a one-night stand. You know?
Yes.
Some people want a short-term relationship. Some people are there for a lifetime partner.
Yes.
So then you can proceed with but it depends on how they respond to you.
Yes.
Basically, it's one after the other. If they are very responsive, then the conversation can carry on.
Of
But if
course.
they are not so responsive, then you know that maybe, oh, this person is not serious, or this person is not that interested, or this person is here to waste my time. So
Yes.
it all depends on how the people will show interest by responding to your message.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
the messages can carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. Sister T, do you think you've got anything to add, or I have my own thing to add?
With me, the truth is, I signed up to one. That was it was with this. It's like the sugardaddy.com, but
Okay. Hey. The billionaires.com.
It's more of like they helping people with business plans and that.
Okay.
So and like there are some that it's not even financial. They give business advices and all those things.
Yes.
So I think I signed up to one, and I summed up courage to say hi to one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I couldn't go further because I didn't have the photo and I wouldn't subscribe.
Yes, some of them they stop you. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like all I did was I was able to say hi. My name is this. I just want to know more about how to start businesses, what advices you would give someone, and all those things.
Yes.
So and as I said, everyone in them, why they go in there.
Of
And
course.
someone was saying I was catfishing. Mine is it's just because I work in a crime environment.
Yes.
And I've studied crime a lot. It's just when I'm going into these places, I've got that crime head on. So
Yes.
it's like, oh, I can't be able to give my details because we've got serial
Strict
killers, we've
rules,
got
yes.
monsters, we've got everyone on there.
Yes.
So that is me personally, and it's a personal thing.
Yes.
I know for people that have gone there and successfully they've got help, successfully they are married.
Mhm.
So I can't say it's not good for everyone, but with me, because of what I see on a daily basis and hear on a daily basis, going in there, I also try to be as much of a catfish as they are.
Oh my, no my, no my. Yes, from my own personal experience, I noticed that these other websites that I went to, or these apps that I went to, people who were approaching me, what they were doing was they will personally take their time, read through your profile and know, oh, she likes dogs, she doesn't like cats, she does blah 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 blah. So when they come to you, their approach is not hi or hello. Their approach is, I also have a dog. I think my dog will mingle with yours. And, so they start a conversation from a point where they have actually taken a bit of time to read through. So it's almost make you think, oh, this person is really, really interested in me because they've taken their time to read through my profile. They know what I want, what I don't want. And then some will just start with you with a cheeky note as in, oh, if I tell you something sweet, are you going to cook for me because you like cooking and I definitely love African food, or blah blah blah. There are cheeky people on there like that and all that, and people come with their own different approach. So if you're someone, if you want to go and try online dating, we are not here to advertise for any online dating company, no, but we are here to talk about the good side and then the bad side of online dating. There's already definitely good side to it, and there is bad side to it. So if we talk of the good, we have to talk about the bad. I'm also going to read a few comments from here. So Matthew says, some of the websites have an automated message. Once you wave at the person, they will be asked if they seem interested in your profile. They can wave back and start knowing each other, especially Tinder. Tinder has that a lot, okay? But Plenty of Fish is like just plenty of fish in the sea, isn't it? Oh, plenty. And there's even one which is plenty more fishes. So I'm thinking, all right, what are they trying to portray? Then Abiola says, if one can be emotionally attached to another very easily, is it advisable for that person to use online dating? If not, why? Oh, that's a big question. It says if one can be emotionally attached to another very easily, that is if someone has that traces in them, is it advisable for that person to use online dating? And if not, why? That is a very big question. Sister Juliet, do you think you've got anything to say to that?
Like we have said previously, online dating is meeting people but basically in a different environment.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
What is on the social media platform. And I think if you easily get attached to people, I think you can still meet people anywhere, because we don't even when you meet them physically, you will have the same emotions.
Yes.
And even if you meet them on social media, you have the same emotions. So I think that it's basically knowing what you want, and also being cautious in everything that we do in this life. There's risk.
Yes.
So if you're scared to take a risk, then you're not gonna go further.
Of
But you have to
course.
you have to be cautious. You need to know that there are bad people out there and there are good people out there.
Yes.
So you don't. How would you get? How would it affect you if you basically meet somebody you don't really know much about them, and then you jump into bed with them? Obviously, there's going to be a time when you're gonna get hurt.
Yes.
Or there's going to be or if you don't know them and they ask you to send them money because they're desperate or something. Obviously, there's going to be a time when you're gonna know that somebody has been playing on your intelligence. So meeting people, whatever kind of personality you have, it doesn't really matter. To me, it doesn't really matter. It's all about being very cautious and realizing that we have good people out there and we have very bad people out there too. So you just have to protect yourself as much as you can. Yeah. So I think there's nothing wrong with meeting people online because of your personality.
Yes.
You know, it's all because you can meet people physically and they can be nice people. Yeah. But 2 years along the line, 1 year along the line, take 5 years, people change.
Of course.
Why will people be married for 30 years and divorce? Yeah. Why will people be married for 20 years and divorce? Why would somebody be dating a girl for 10 years and not marry them?
Yeah.
So people change. So you can meet somebody online and then they can be very nice and can be nice forever. You can meet somebody, physically, and they can be nice for a day or two or years, and they can change.
Of course.
It's about risk. So either you want to take a risk, and when you're taking a risk, you know that you can lose. So when you know you can lose, what do you have to do? Be very cautious.
Careful, yes.
That's all I can say.
Yes.
You have to be very cautious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you too. Sister T, do you think you've got anything to add to that, or we should just carry on then?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you are emotionally, you easily get attached to people, you should be very, very cautious.
Yes.
I will share my own little experience. So a friend introduced me to someone she met online and said, "Oh, I've got someone, so I feel that you'll be the best person to go out with this person because you are single." And trust me, this person can make you love them like within a minute. They can say all the sweet things. And they weren't who they said they were. And so imagine if you get emotionally attached, because this person was extremely caring. This person was, I would say the perfect guy.
Okay.
But then he wasn't even what he said he was. He was a prankster, and it's like, so. Let's say you were emotionally attached to this person. Letting go is really hard. I was watching this documentary, and in Australia, they've got like a support group for people that have been victims of romance scams. It's that high there. And it's like they have to actually go and get counseling. They've lost so much out of these scams.
Yes.
And some of them, until now, they live in denial. They still think that person is still real. So the psychological effects of these things. That's why we're saying you can go in, but be very, very cautious.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. You talking about this program that you're watching. I seem to be watching this program each day except over the weekends, okay? So it is not just purposefully me going online to go and watch this program, but then the kind of job I do as a social and care worker, I am constantly home and I get to watch the news more often and watch certain things on TV more often. So it looks like every day, I think around 10ish or something, there's this program they show where people are being scammed day in and day out because of these online dating. And honestly, some of these people haven't actually gone to look at online dating sites to try and then start communicating with these people. These people started communicating with these people through games. You know, some of these games we upload on our phones and all that. Sometimes some of them will give you the chance to chat with someone else on the other side. And that is how some people start chatting with you. And then it goes further. They start taking certain details and they start getting you off that site and getting you somewhere else where they think they can scam you, and they start telling you, don't tell anybody about our relationship, don't do that, don't do that. So with me saying this, I just wanted to say what Abiola is saying, that if there's someone who is emotionally attached, what they have to do and if they have to go online or not. Well, just these two ladies have already expressed already that if you are someone who is emotionally attached, either you will be brave, be a risk taker, just as entrepreneurs are. If you are not a risk taker, you cannot be an entrepreneur. You should be ready to either lose to gain at some point. You could be stupid at the first point, but then next time you will know what to do. Okay. So if you're someone who has issues with getting emotionally attached, that very instant that person says, hey, you're beautiful, and then you're just melting and thinking, oh, that's it, I've got my Mr. Right, or I've got my Miss Right, or what have you. Just be careful, advise your own self, you know. But then if you think there are people close by or someone who knows someone, just as Sister T said, someone had gotten someone online and thought, oh, I think this other person will be good for you. Yes, what is good for the goose may not be good for the gander anyway. So you just have to be careful and decide what you want to do. But as I said from the beginning, we are not professionals in this field. If you really need advice, go and seek from the professionals. We can only share our ideas and thoughts with you out there. Then we've got Sister B, who is saying, good evening, my beautiful ladies. Hi, Sister B. Then Matthew says, some of the websites also allow you to video call. This helps to see them, especially Skype. I know Skype does. Yes, and some of them as well does let you do video calls, and most people also do dating on Skype. For some reason, I usually get people calling and people going, I've seen your photo and I want to engage with you. I'm thinking, freaking no, you know, sorry for that. But so we also have Ceci, who is saying good evening, and Ajosewa says, in love crime documentary. And it doesn't normally end well, so it's a no. Then Gladys is here and she says, hey, what have I missed? I just joined in. You've not missed a lot, Gladys. And Joman says, a lot, Gladys. Oh my word. And she's laughing because she's teasing Gladys. Then Abiola says, touche. All right, that is a French word, isn't it? Then Ajua Sewa says, many are made, few are roaming. Wow. So let's beware, especially online dating. Then she also says, very educating. Then Jomaine says, I like that, Juliet. Then Mary says, well done, sisters. And it goes on and on. I think we can read messages all the time. Then Ajua says, apply wisdom in all your dealings. Very, very important. Abiola says, very insightful. Yes. Then Annie says, hello, beautiful ladies. Hello, Annie. Then Beatrice, Sister B says, very educative and a great topic. Ladies, just be careful and apply wisdom when doing online dating. I guess this advice goes to both parties as well, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful, because there are vulnerable men out there as well as vulnerable ladies as well. I just want to say, yeah, go ahead.
And I was going to say, as she was saying, she will be surprised. I was looking at some statistics of those affected.
Yes.
And it's strange, but men are affected more than women.
Of course. And when I did this research, and Forbes was saying men are those who go online most. I was shocked. I was thinking it's women who are more desperate all the time, isn't it? And always wanting to register things online and all that. But what I wanted to also say is, let's say you've gone online, as I said, you've put in your details, you started chatting with people. How long should it take you for you to start giving your private details out to these people? Because some people, as soon as they chat with you, they try to get you off that site to start doing private conversation and calling you on the side instead of keeping you on that side. So once you start chatting with people, how long should it take before you start to want to decide to go off that site and start chatting privately with that person? Sister Juliet, if you may, please.
I don't know if there's time limit, because if somebody wants to scam you, people can. There are people who can do everything for you to think this is genuine. So they get you where they want you to be. You know? So I don't think there is really a time limit. Like we did say, you must always be, like somebody also wrote in the comments, in all things apply wisdom.
Yes.
So I, for instance, I can give my number to anybody. There's some people when there's some women, if they give their number to somebody, then it means that you have to sleep with me or be in my bed. I can chat with people. I can chat with people for so long, but I have no ulterior motive. My motive is you want to talk to me, and I'm a very sociable person. You know.
Yes.
Because I hate to be rude to people. Yeah.
Yes.
So I can be nice to everyone, but you may think you have gotten your way in, but you haven't, unless you really decide that I'm giving you that get-go, like you're welcome. So I don't think there should be a time limit, because if you wait for 10 years and somebody wants to scam you, they can be patient enough to wait for 10 years.
That's true. That's true.
And then they can still do whatever they want to do. So I think that is, even when you meet them, even when you give the number, when you're meeting, where are you meeting? It should be in a public space, You don't want the person. So immediately, if you go to in their house or something, maybe something can happen, and then you have no control about. So you meet them a few times in a public area, and then you still get to talk, get to see them physically, But I think that the time limit really doesn't really matter, because sometimes you're paying for this site.
Yes.
So obviously, I paid 1 month. Maybe I don't want to pay for the second month. I've seen somebody and I like the person. I don't think I want to keep paying. Because I've already met somebody I like.
Yes.
So you're not paying, and it's a free site, and then you want to spend more time to get to know the person. I think it's all individual choices.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do we say there's love at first sight? You meet somebody, you don't know them from anywhere, even if it's not online. Maybe you're going to shop. You go to shop at least, and they talk to you, your number.
Yes.
Oh, can I call you? And you give them your number. So what's the difference?
Yes.
You still don't know. Yeah. So I think there shouldn't, in my opinion, there shouldn't be any time limit. But after that, even when you do give your details, don't give too much, because of all this we talked about, the hacker, the identity theft and all that. Don't give too much, then the things that they can use against you. And also, after you've given them the number, still be very cautious until you think you can confide or you can trust them enough to get closer to you. That is what I can say.
All right. Before you add your own, Sister T, let's just do this again. Those who have just joined us, there is a raffle ongoing, and it's all about Sister Puff Puff. That is the buffroot. So we are giving away some in Ghana, and we are giving away some in England as well. So if you're watching us in England or wherever you're watching us from, if you're in UK, we want you to type in UK. And if you're in Ghana, type in Ghana, so that we know that when we are drawing the raffle for people in Ghana, we will be putting you in the Ghana list. We don't want you to win in UK, and then when we call you or when we get in touch with you, you say, oh, I live in Ghana, you know? And well, just imagine, we bringing it from here to Ghana is going to be very, very expensive. So we have the ones in Ghana where we will ask you where to go and pick it up from, or pay for postage and all that. And in England as well, we will just request you to pay for postage. So that is it. That is Sister Puff Puff. It is being sold in England and in Ghana as well. Just type in to enter this draw, type in GH or type in UK. Let us know where you are. So, and just as we mentioned that probably there is no time limit for you to start giving your phone numbers out to whoever it is. On these dating sites. What time is it best for you to meet someone out there? And if you should go, like, let's say a first date, I'll call it a first date, isn't it? Obviously, that is you've chatted to a extent where you think, oh, I think I trust this person now. I have given this person my phone number. Well, now we've got into the stage where it is first date, okay? So first date. Where is it best to go for first date? Because I from my own personal experience, people will invite you to their house, or they would say they want to come to your house. From your own advice, from your own view, Sister T, can you tell us what would be the appropriate first date then?
I think, as Sister Juliet said, the best place will be in a public place.
Yes.
And once you're going to meet someone you don't know, friends and family are there to protect you.
Of course.
I would say always keep the full name and number of the person you're going to meet, where you are going. And also, the thing is, you never know. I don't know. People go and meet them and they feel, oh, it was a very comfortable chat. I got to know them. We really gelled.
Yes.
We really gelled. So I feel like, I know them, so I can follow them home. Please. You never know the head, inside the head of anyone.
Of course.
Just be careful. Because I was reading, I don't know if you heard the case of Sydney Lou. This girl, it wasn't even the first date. It was actually the second date. They had been chatting. The first date went okay.
Yes.
Second date went okay. Come back to my place, and that was her date. You know, it's like you don't know who you're meeting with. People like, and the thing is, the most criminal of them are the ones that are genuinely nice.
Yes.
And they would do anything because of their motives to get you.
Of course.
Just exercise that. And luckily for her, she was extremely careful. She gave the person's photo, number, everything to her friends.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but still she was killed.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the thing. You never know. I don't know if you guys have watched Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yes.
It's a documentary on Netflix. And the thing is, this boy started with cats. And the next thing was also on Tinder.
Yes.
He just got a guy and he killed the guy. You know? And he was extremely nice. He was like your perfect guy. So it's like, no matter what, as Auntie Julia was saying, even the one that you've met face to face and you've stayed with for years, they can turn against you. So how much more someone you don't know from anywhere?
Of course.
The thing is, we can be as cautious as we are. And then you still meet your death, like Sydney Lou Swan. So Because it's the thing. I don't know whether we should say it's luck or it's because people go in genuinely first dates and they hit it up and they're still there after 20 years.
Yeah.
Someone will go in fifth date and then will still meet their death.
Of
So
course.
it's like we can never put a time frame on it, and we can never tell you that, oh, this is more safe, this is do this and you'll be more cautious. It's all depends on the person that you're going to meet.
Of course. It's just like in Ghana, I was saying, they say, "Come for who come for papa." You know, the bad ones don't make us make out the good ones. It's so hard to make out who the good ones are and all that. And before I go ahead and add my own twist to it, I'll just read a few from here. So I have Ajosewa who is saying, ladies mostly fall prey, or well, some men also fall prey as well. You know, just as there are some bad men, there is also bad women out there. Because if you watch Crime Watch and all that, you know what? You will never even trust a second person out there. Honestly, you will just trust yourself and not even trust someone else. Because the next minute you start getting scared of your own partner and thinking, what if there's a knife missing? What if there's a bottle missing? Is he going to hit me in the night and all that? Some of these programs, if you start watching it, you will be scared of the next person who is even standing next to you. So sometimes I just avoid these programs. And sometimes they say they didn't know they are living with the devil for all these years and all that. Sometimes people change, isn't it? Then I've got I just said why she's saying, if it has to take 20 years to be scammed, someone will wait that long. Wisdom, please. It's true, some people can wait forever and ever, because obviously they are waiting for you, for your money to pile up that much, or for whatever it is to be ready enough for them to just grab it. So with that one, people out there watching thinking, well, they've been together for 20 years, so they've known each other, and people will not start pointing any accusing fingers or anything. You know, people will not start thinking that way about it. So honestly, there are people who actually wait for that long. Let's just say, just as God says, wait in your own time, I will do things beautiful. Probably these bad people are also thinking, I'm waiting in my own time to have what I want to have from you. Then Ajwa says, exactly. Then Abiola says, if you plan to meet someone online and it doesn't appear to be that person that you thought it would be, what should you do in that situation? I promise this is my final question. Please, Abiola, keep your questions coming. Don't say this is your final question, though. We want you to keep your questions coming. So, yes, with what Abiola is saying, and it's true, sometimes you might want to go and meet someone out there, and then there's someone waving at you, and you're thinking, from the image I know in my head, this is not the person. And sometimes you just flick on your phone and just double check. This person has a beard. Why doesn't that person have a beard? You know, you're thinking this person is fair colored. Why is this person so dark? You know. So Abiola's question is: when you meet such a situation, what should you do? Sister Juliet, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, I'm very desperate to answer that. You know, when you did talk initially about not putting your real picture.
Yes.
It depends on your motive why you went there. Like for Sister T, for instance, you said, I went there just to chat or to get some knowledge, you know.
Yes.
So you're not really, but if you're looking, I think if you're looking for a partner, you should, because you know, physical attraction is also part of getting together. When there's no physical attraction, then it's not gonna work. So yeah. And you know, people are using this Photoshop or whatever they call it. You know, you know you're very skinny.
Yes.
And then you have no ass, and then you're making your picture with a big and you know there's booty, you know.
Yes.
So what I'm going to be, I show booty, and I'm coming for booty. Where is the booty?
Yes.
You know, you're not slim and sexy, and then this guy is looking for a slim girl, yeah. And you know you've got that stomach, like that. Yeah, but you're just taking a picture using the Photoshop. When they come, they're gonna be disappointed because it's a scam. It's a
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that that's why for me, I think that if it's basically, especially if it's for dating, like you're looking for somebody, you should have your pictures there. Because when you see people, although I mean, we shouldn't be too keen on just the physical appearance, but it's part of it. If you're not attracted to somebody, you're not attracted to them.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how good they are, or how nice. If there's no attraction, it's still not gonna work. So you see the picture. I think this person, if it's a real picture of them, I think this person got a quality. Because if a man doesn't like a fat woman, he doesn't like a fat woman.
Yes.
If a man doesn't like a skinny woman, doesn't like a skinny woman.
Yes.
So, for their picture, at least they know what they're going in for. So at least it's like it does 50% of the job. Okay, I've seen her. She looks nice. She's the type I want. Okay, so that's 50%, and then she's gonna study now. She or he is gonna study your character and the beauty that's inside. So yeah, if you meet somebody you don't know, okay, we have to be nice, don't we?
Yeah.
We have to be polite, don't we? Well, we live in a society to the 21st century. Okay, I don't have to pay for all the drinks. Okay, so let's go sit down, have a drink. You pay for yourself, pay for mine.
Because you've already wasted your time to come out, isn't it?
Because I think it's too rude to just, no matter how they look different, they're still human beings.
Yes,
so
yes.
I think that it's too rude to just say, oh, you're not what I expected, so I'm done. Okay, you can still be nice, meet them. Oh, but I don't think. I think we met. Okay, because sometimes you also need to see if there's a chemistry. I think and I've seen that we have no chemistry, so we call it a day.
Yes,
at least I mean, good name is better than riches. So
of course.
So don't just be rude and be like, oh, I'm too good for you.
I'm just going to read a few more comments then, Sister T. You can add some. Joman says, ask more, Abiola. And then we've got Sister B saying, very well said, Sister Juliet. It looks like the UK people are winning. Where are my Ghana people? I need you to enter this raffle for this puff puff. Please type in Ghana to be part of the raffle in Ghana, because whoever wins is going to go and pick it up. It's a 500 grams, okay? And it's very, very easy. Just 3 steps to follow. And then if you listen to one of the adverts, it says, Memame Pentamako. You just fry it within 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, it will be ready to eat. Please type in GH or UK. Let us know where you are listening to us from. Don't forget to share this program. Let's educate all other people as well. Then we've got Sister B. It looks like you're a winner. You keep on typing UK. It looks like it looks like we don't even have to draw this raffle. We just have to carry it and give it to Sister B so that she's a winner, isn't it? Then Ajua Sewa says a neutral place. Yes. Then Gladys says, I need some of the puff puff now. I wish I can just pass it through there for you. Then Ajua Sewa says, many are mad, few are roaming. Please be cautious. It's a no-no for me. Then Gladys says, online dating wahala. Oh. Then Beatrice says, I hope I have won 2 puff puff. Oh my word. She believes she's won 2 puff puff because she's studying a lot of UK. Then Ajua Sewa says, we will share, oh ma. Then Abiola is laughing so loud. Then we've got so many other people typing in UK. Oh, finally, we've got some Ghana people here as well. Then yes. So I don't know, Sister T, did you want to add some to that? If not, I would wanted to also add my own personal experience. Yeah.
My quick one will be as soon as you see that person, for me, I would be pleasant and I would engage in the talk.
Yes.
Because psychologically, there are a lot of people suffering from low self-esteem. There are a lot of people that have been rejected so many times.
Depression and all that, yes.
people have been judged just by their looks,
Mm-hmm.
so, and this is online dating. We are
Yes.
just the affection is there just by the looks.
Yes.
And so I would say I would engage in a very deep conversation
Yes.
as to why the person has done what they've done,
Mhm.
and then from there I would see if it's genuine that it's just because of lack of self confidence and all those things.
Yes.
I can offer to be a friend, and for all you know, through friendship, knowing more of you, something might happen.
Yes.
So I think once you meet that way, as Auntie Juliet said, just be very pleasant, because people are killing them. There's suicidal cases because of online dating.
Yes.
People are killing themselves because they feel they are not they are not good enough, they are not beautiful enough. People have gone on the first date, and how they have been treated have caused them to self-harm and kill themselves. So it's like, as Auntie Julia said, it is very, very, very good to be pleasant at your first meeting, engage in a very deep conversation, give encouraging words, because it pays to be nice.
Yeah.
You never know what the other person is going through and why they've done what they've done. So that will be my little that I can add.
Oh, okay. Very, very interesting. In the past, where I have gotten to the point where I think I've known this person well enough online, and let's open up. Okay, the next step is go out there on a date and all that. There's been a time where I have stepped out there. This one is funny. Please let me share it. So I was online doing this online dating business. This is some years back. Please don't judge me. This is some years back. And then I decided to be chatting with this person. And whenever I tell this story, people laugh at me so hard, So I decided to be chatting with this person. Before I go ahead, hey, let me talk about this puff puff again. So if you're here watching us, type in UK or Ghana. Let us know where you're watching and listening to us from. Don't forget to share this program to let others to watch it as well. So we are giving away these puff puff. Here in England and in Ghana, you only have to pay for your postage, or you will have to pick up in Ghana. So please, our topic is a burning topic, Keep sharing and get other people to watch as well. Invite others to like Diamond Lady TV, our page. So now to my story. So I decided to do this online dating and then chatting with someone, a few people here and there. Then eventually I decided that, this person sounds very, very nice. This person is sending me extra more photos and making me see how caring this person is and all that. Then eventually we got to that point where we decided, okay, let's go on our date, okay? So we decided what time and where we were meeting, and we both decided we'll meet in the city center. Yes, city center. Obviously, that is a very sociable place. And if someone decides to squeeze your neck, you can shout very loud for others to gather and then squander this person. Hence, that is why we say meet people in the open. Don't go meeting them in their houses. Well, I've been a bad girl one day, been to somebody's house before. I'll talk about that somewhere else or some other time. So this time I decided to meet this person in the social place. And when I went, the person was already there. I wasn't late. Not that I was late. I wasn't late. This person was already there and sat there and waiting. So this person was wearing glasses, dark glasses. So I thought, oh yeah, nice person. And from this person's photo, I could just see the person from a distance, okay? I thought, oh yeah, that is John sitting there. I can see John. And John had a dog. So as soon as I saw this person with a dog, I knew that is John. That dog looks like John's dog, okay? So I got there and I started waving, hi, John. And John is not waving back. I'm thinking, John, are you deaf and dumb, or what is wrong with John, Then eventually a waiter went and just knocked him and said, oh, there's a lady standing in front of you and waving. And then eventually he said, oh, hello. All right, so I decided to sit down and started talking on and chatting on and all that. Eventually, John took off the glasses and he's blind. I am on a blind date with a blind man. You know, I am not frowning on blind people, but I would rather prepare myself for you to tell me that, oh, I am blind. Do you still want to meet? I don't think I would have said no or anything. It's best you know what you are going out there to meet than for you for it to hit you like a surprise, you know. And in the end, yes, I sat down with this person. I would say I was extremely beyond nice because obviously I had found out the person is blind. So I had to somehow treat this person extra special, obviously, because the person is blind in their eyes. We sat down. He had the most friendliest dog who wouldn't leave me alone. I don't know if I was smelling too sweet, was just sniffing me everywhere. I was like, please, I'm not going home with that. Stop sniffing me, you know? So eventually we finished having a coffee, and then the next minute this person says, oh, let's go to this bar. And then that's bar. I'm thinking, Christ's sake, I'm not ready, you know. So for the first time, the person says, oh, let's go to this bar because we actually decided to have lunch, isn't it? So we've just come for coffee. This person says, well, our next stage is let's go to TGIF Fridays and go and have our lunch now. I'm thinking, how do I just make up something and say I don't want to go? But then I just thought, no, Vinny, you've got to be nice, Diamond Lady. Be nice all the way. And then I just went, yeah, that's fine, let's go. So I had to just put the person's hand in my armpit. And as we were going, people were just looking at me and thinking, are you his carer? And I'm thinking in my head, I am not his carer. I am not his carer. You know, whoever is looking at me, I'm like, I am not his carer. Can you read my mind? I am not his carer. We are on a date. You know, it was a funny thing. And we definitely enjoyed our date together. But I was very, very cautious. I was very, very careful. But then towards the end of this date, this person started showing the other side of themselves, being quite nasty and talking a bit nasty and all that. And I thought, well, you are blind. I expect you to be nicer. I'm not saying that if you are blind, you will not find someone you love. People love blind people. I mean, you can love someone for who they are no matter what. If they are amputated or if whatever and all that. But I just thought, why would you start being nasty? After we've had a nice chat and probably he has started sensing that I don't think she'll go further with me. You know, but I tried my best to be nice, but just that I was quite disappointed, you know, and when this person didn't actually tell me. So if you are going on online dating, which we are not telling you not to do or to do, it is your decision, people out there. You can decide if you want to go, but then ask the right questions. Keep people's images in mind, you know. He used to show me videos and photos of himself throwing steak for the dog to go and fetch. That would never appear in my mind that this person was blind, you know. I had a lot of questions to ask about how come he became blind, you know, and how does he feed his dog? You know, I had so many questions, and in my own mind, I was starting to think, well, if I'm going to live with this person, as in the relationship, even if it was for a while, how is it going to be like? Am I going to be walking the dog and taking the poo and all that? As you know, in England, they poo, you've got to pick it up, not as in Africa where they poo and then you just walk off. England, you need to. I'm thinking, well, I want a dog, but I don't want to walk a dog, you know. So yeah, that is my own story. I know I'm talking so much. I can't believe our 1 hour is gone already. We definitely have to come back to this because we actually haven't said a whole lot. There is a whole lot we need to talk about. And I think the next time we come, it should still be on the online dating. And then I want us to go into first dates, sex or no sex, you know. We're going to pick it from there, and then the online dating still trend on. I'll just read a few comments, and then you ladies can prepare yourselves to give us your last words for tonight. Then we can call it a day. I just read the comments from here. So we've got Oh, there's so much to read. Well, Ma, we will share. Okay, we've read that. So, Majorin, sorry if I'm not mentioning your name right. He says, "Oh, you see your life." Then Jomen says, "Ha ha ha." I guess they're laughing at my blind man. Then we've got Ajua. She says, "UK Ghana." Ajua, I beg you. Choose. Are you in Ghana or UK? Jomez, I notice you've typed a lot of UK. All of a sudden, you have typed Ghana. Please, where are you? Where do you want to win this package? Then, Gladys says UK. Oh, all right. Annie says UK. Then, and B says Harry. She believes she's won 2 already. Then Gladys has typed the longest UK I have ever seen. I think she's won. Then Ajua Sewa says, "Madam, we are not talking. We are not taking this. Oh, she says we are not taking this. So well, Abiola is laughing. I guess they are laughing at my blind man. People are really laughing hard about my blind man." Then Ajua says, "Oh my God, OMG." Then Ajua says the blind are trained and taught to use their other sense. He felt the withdrawal. Definitely, I think he felt the withdrawal. And especially when we went to the second place for the lunch and these people were going, "Those are not allowed in here." I'm going, "Well, those are allowed in here. He's a blind man. I'm leaving him. How is he going to go out?" And then because he actually didn't look like a blind person. And you cannot just judge people's disability. Some people's disability are not physical. You cannot see them. I have seen people with disability badges and you see them walk out of their car and you're thinking, you're walking perfectly. Where's your disability? But people's disability is not always physical. That is what we need to start. We don't have to be starting judging people that they said they are disabled, but they are walking perfectly. Disability is not only when you've lost your limb or you're not walking perfectly. They are all different, isn't it? So we've got Gladys is saying, Gladys is the winner, please. So this is so funny. So Annie and Mary are here as well. So Sister T, can you give us your final words, please?
Oh, okay. I was going to give the crime stats for online dating.
That's fine.
But as you're saying, there'll be a second.
There is definitely going to be the second one, part 2 of online dating, and we're going to target as first date, sex or not, and then we add all that in there.
Okay, I'll add that, but I would say most people have been successful with online dating.
Yes.
We're not saying it's not a go-to area.
Yes.
You could go then, but just exercise caution.
Yes.
Just open your eyes to everything and just don't jump on the nice words and the nice treatment that you get from the person. But like use your head as well, and then and go in with everything open. Just to know that, as Ghanaians would say, Papa Sweetie. Like it's like as you're thinking that this might be a good thing, think the otherwise and exercise caution.
Of course. Oh, thank you so much. That is so nice of you, Sister Juliet. What are your last words, please?
Okay, so dating seems like learning how to drive, If you want to be a driver, when you're doing overtaking or when you're doing anything, don't just check your mirrors, check your blind spot.
Okay.
So the conclusion is check your blind spot in dating.
Of course.
The background of the people, we need to take it into consideration. So and like we have said, anything that you do, there's a risk, but we have to be extra vigilant. And you can be vigilant as well, but you can still fall a victim. But at least you did your best. At least you were cautious, but you were rather maybe unfortunate. So let's just be cautious in everything that we do. Apply wisdom, take care, and remember, you can find love anywhere. So don't let that, put you off, okay? You can meet people physically and they're dangerous, and you can meet people online and they're dangerous too. So there is danger all around us. We are surrounded with danger. So watch out.
Of course, that is making me laugh. I'm laughing about this, but it's very, very true. We are laughing about this, but we're giving some serious advice there. And just as I said earlier on, we are not professionals in this field. We are only talking from our own experiences, what we've heard, what we know. And if you think you really need professional advice, please go to your county or wherever you are, and or you can find online who to talk to about this, where they can advise you what to do and what not to do. But we are only talking for our experiences. Just beware of those dogs in sheep clothing. There are lots of them out there. Some people will be nice to you just a few days, and then they start showing you their true colors, and then it becomes something else, and you're thinking, well, there are people who have lived with their partners for ages, and their true colors are still hiding. They are actually not showing their true colors very well. You know, it's quite hard to just decide that this person is a good person or this person is not a bad person. I don't want to take too much of your time tonight. My two lovely ladies have already said it all. They've given all the advice. There are good sides and bad sides to online dating. Please shine your eyes. Just be careful, be cautious, you know. Don't start giving away money to those who are going to start asking you for money, and don't start taking your body parts and all that. Hey, I'm not even going into that. We are going to talk about all that next time, the kind of videos and photos that some people request for when they start doing this online dating with you, and how cautious you have to be. It's rather unfortunate. You cannot just go to the police with somebody's name and say, I want to know the criminal status of this person. I think that's a somehow a privacy situation. They cannot just give you the criminal convictions of that person. And sometimes too, some people change anyway. They might have been to prison or might have done so many weird, evil things, but the people who don't change are those killers. I don't think they change. Just be careful, you know. In our own language, they said, where you now, but don't live free. No, so kakrano azu no number franese. Even though he's been healed of his madness, there's definitely a little bit of the madness hiding somewhere that they can actually attack you with. So please be very careful and cautious. So let's just say I'm reading my last comments from here, and then we are off. So Ajosewa says, well done, ladies. Very interesting topic. Well addressed. Then Abiola says UK. Then Mary says Mama Mary Italy. Oh, thank you, Mama Mary. Then Beatrice says well done, ladies. Ajosewa says loving your locks hairstyles. Oh, it's true. Look at us, all three. We've got something going, isn't it? So thank you all. And then Benita says awesome work, ladies. Thank you all who were able to watch us tonight. Have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves. Until we come to you once again, don't forget to type in Ghana or UK to be able to win some of the Puff Puff mix. We're definitely going to come out with the draws and then inform those who have won. See you all again soon. Have a good evening. Bye. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Let's end here. Bye. From here as well.